Hey, sixth grade, welcome back. We are continuing our research-based writing unit today with session 9, which is writing with details. I wanted to start today reviewing some of the tips that we've already gone over and all of the skills that you're including in your information text, okay? The first one is that we have built a logical structure so that your information, your chapters, your ideas build from one part to the next, right? Your sequencing makes sense. And we did that with our table of contents. Let's put that over here. Next one we did is that we went over the importance of creating various or finding various pieces of evidence and information that kind of teaches our points, but also keeps our audience engaged, right? We're thinking about using a variety of specific concrete details in research. And then my big one, my most favorite, right, is that we're using the information that we have in our thinking and we're fusing them together with transition words. We always use transition words to link our own thoughts, to introduce our text evidence in really powerful ways, right? Our next tip that we are going to focus on today is all about details, right? Elaborating with details that bring the text to life. And I'll talk a little bit more about that, but of course I want to use one of my favorite analogies. I want you to think about all of your information, right? When we're writing, it means when we're writing often or we're writing strong pieces of information, we're usually writing long, which includes a lot of text, a lot of information, a lot of specific examples. But you don't want all of your facts and all of your information to be squished together, because then it can kind of look like this. Your information, your text that you worked so hard, not only to find that research, but then you put it all together and it feels squished like that big blue stuffed animal in a trash compactor. In order to avoid your information and your stories looking like that, being all squished together and not really having any impact on your readers or your audience, we want to think about bringing details to your text to kind of create this really beautiful image for your readers to understand and feel like they're there when you're talking about a scene, a setting, an instance, right, about your topic. So I want to practice today with my own piece of writing. Again, this is my draft, but instead of paying attention to the big information, I want you to think about the details, right? What details am I using that kind of bring my topic to life? So my chapter is Girls Denied an Education. That's what this chapter is about. So notice the words that are underlined and bolded, as well as what details stick out or bring my story or my writing more to life, okay? According to the United Nations, more than 34 million teenage girls around the world do not attend school. There are several reasons why girls are denied an education. Sometimes girls don't go to school because of poverty, in other places, because of the beliefs in the community. When girls are denied an education because of poverty, families want all their children to attend school, but they can't afford to purchase books or school fees for the whole family. According to CAMFED, a group that helps girls around the world attend school, when poor families have to pick and choose which children get to attend school and which don't, they tend to send their sons and not their daughters. These families often believe that boys have a better chance of getting a paid job after school. In some communities around the world, people don't believe that education is a right for everyone. They may believe that a girl's place is in the home, helping her mother take care of the family, and therefore keep girls at home, believing schools won't help a girl take care of the family. I have a few more pieces I'm just going to read on for you that's not on the screen, okay? There are many ways that people actively try to deny girls an education. One way is political. If a particular political party takes power, they can create rules and laws that forbid girls from attending school. Not all political parties are elected. Some take power by force. This is exactly what happened in Malala's case. The Taliban took over her hometown and passed laws forbidding all girls from attending school. The Taliban has been known to change local laws so that girls cannot attend school. The group has closed school and destroyed schools. These schools were closed, so why did they also need to be destroyed? Asked Malala Yousafzai. Girls like Malala, who believe that education is a right for every child, have been attacked by a Taliban member. So from there, and I know that my writing went on a little bit more, we are thinking about those elaborate details, right? I'm elaborating my facts about all of these girls being denied an education with specific details. Not only was I talking about Malala, I quoted her, which kind of those details bring my story to life a little bit more, as well as statistics, stories about schools closing, being destroyed, explaining political and poverty reasons with a little bit more detail is important too, so that it's clear to the reader. Okay. So, what I want you to do today is look over your chapters. Reread the ones that you think are kind of bare bones, right? They don't have enough details, and think about what you might want to include to flesh it out a little bit more, right? Star those places, bold them where you're like, I need to add more details here, and maybe what sections need a specific story or fact or statistic to kind of bring it to life or add more details, right? So, again, today, you're going to revise the chapters that you've already written, okay, adding more details, elaborating, and then make sure that you include specific details within each story. So you should look at all of your chapters and think, do I have specific details? Do I have varied amounts of evidence, right? After your revision's completed, so you've revised 3 chapters, draft your last one, okay? Let's go through here. So again, Section 9, writing with details. I included the checklist if you wanted to go over that, and I have a few examples here. 2 students' drafts and writings, as well as my example about the global issue. And our entire chart about writing info text really well. I added on today's elaborate with details that bring the text to life, right? That's where we're at right now. So you should make sure you have all 4 of these first 4 bullet points. We'll talk more about the other ones as lessons continue, okay? But today, revising your chapters, draft your last one in your ebook assignment. Remember, we're not turning in our ebook assignment just yet. You are turning in session 9 once you're done with today's work. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to email me or stop in at office hours Mondays and Wednesdays from 11 to 12. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.